So it was requested by one of my beautiful subscribers to review this foundation here. It's new from Maybelline and it's the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Full Coverage Protective Makeup Sunscreen. This is what it looks like. I do have it on right now. I will be inserting demos of me trying it on and swatches. I'm just gonna tell you my pros and cons for oily skin. The reason I really wanted to review this is because first of all, I love Maybelline, and if you're new to my channel, I'm like obsessed with sunscreen. I love applying sunscreen and taking care of my skin, and this is broad spectrum SPF 50, so that really intrigued me and I was like, this is a must. It is antioxidant enriched pollution protection. So I mean, everything about this is like, wow, perfect for summer, perfect for vacation. It just sounds like a dream. Look at the ingredients. You do have to like peel this section off if you would want to see it. It does say protect the product in this container from excessive heat and direct sun. So just keep that in mind. If you were to use this, don't have it like out in the sun, out in the pool, like exposed. Forget, I will be linking this down below where I got it on Amazon if you're interested in reading more about it and checking it out. I got this in the shade 120 Classic Ivory. Right away I can tell you this is not my shade. I do self-tan sometimes. I would keep this just for that because it would match me better. I think natural ivory would have been better. Number 112 instead of 120 is the fourth shade on the list from lightest to darkest. It didn't come out with a lot of shades, so that's the first like con. Dream Urban Cover is full coverage protective makeup. This lightweight foundation has broad spectrum SPF 50 and is enriched with antioxidants to protect against pollution. By the way, before I forget, this retails for like $10.99, so it's not bad. And you do get 1 ounce. Available in 16 shades, dermatologist tested. Apply this liquid foundation to skin and blend with fingertips, beauty sponge or a brush. I actually applied this with a sponge. Look at the ingredients. This does have alcohol and it's on like the top of the list, so just keep that in mind. Also, it has fragrance, but it's very low on the list, so it's not a lot, but it definitely has a scent to it. It does not have a pump. Squeeze the tube and that's how it comes out. So I would not recommend using this alone as sunscreen. Oh my god, absolutely not. I'll quickly show you the application, the claims that it has. It claims to be full coverage. I did apply this and this foundation is very, very liquidy, runny. This is not a thick foundation whatsoever. Also swatched it on my hand to see if this would oxidize, and as you can see, this does oxidize. Also keep that in mind. For the coverage, I did apply 1 layer and right away I saw that just with 1 layer itself, this is not full coverage as it claims. I did apply more than 1 layer, 2 layers, and it did build up to like a medium coverage. It is a nice coverage. Like, I've had worse, but this is not full coverage. It's not. And I can't imagine you layering like 4 layers of this foundation. That's just way too much. But if you're not looking for full coverage, even though this claims to be full coverage, then maybe you might like this. I like the idea of SPF 50, but I would never like just use this only. You know, like if you put your SPF and then also this on top, that would be great. I also have a spray and a powder that I use also like for touch-ups, SPF touch-ups. When I applied this, I didn't really like how it covered like my under eye circles. Go and apply concealer. Use the Tarte one, but my Tarte is so light and this is not my shade. Like I said, like you can see the difference right away. Did moisturize with my Clinique moisturizing gel, and then I went ahead and I primed my face with the e.l.f. Putty Primer. Swatch it again and smell it just so I can remember, but you do smell the SPF, but for me that's not a problem at all. Like, I die for that smell. I love the smell of SPF. Swatch it here just so you can see. I do have some foundations that are much lighter, so I could blend this in. Went ahead and I powdered my face, which I always do, and if you're oily, you probably do that as well. Leaving it alone, I mean, it looks pretty dewy. if you leave it alone. Did do some check-ins as well. Like right now it's 7 o'clock, so I've had it on for a couple of hours. I applied it at 2 o'clock. Today's my niece's prom, so I went to do her hair, I went to do her makeup, so I was running around a bit. And it's raining also. I was like kind of out in the rain for a bit. I have not blotted, and that's so hard for me. Show you a check-in that I did while I was driving. The first check-in, I look horrendous. So I'm just doing a quick update. Sorry for the appearance. I don't have any eyeliner because I am going to be doing a mascara review, so that's why I look like this, and don't mind this here too. But yeah, it's been 1 hour and a half. It's 3:30. I put this on at 2 and not shiny yet. And I had another check-in. I probably tell you the time. So it's been 4 hours. Again, I put it at 2. It's 5:41, so almost 4 hours. It's gonna be 6. So this is what I'm looking like. My nose always gets shiny and well. But okay, I'll do a last check-in maybe in 2 more hours or 3 or 4. I don't remember if I did 2 or 3 check-ins, but if there was a third, then I will insert it right here. Did blend out nice. Skin is sensitive too. I just want to add that I didn't feel any like weird sensations, like any itching or burning or anything like that. I do feel like I want to blot so badly, so I am gonna go ahead and do that, and I want to see like how much of the foundation comes off, because I always blot, like always, like there's no way like at this time I wouldn't have blotted. Like you can see, look at that, like I look super dewy. This is with 5 hours. This is how I'm looking. I have a tissue. This is what I usually blot with. Going to blot, especially like in my forehead. Like if you're dry, you'll probably like this, and if you're not looking for full coverage. But for me, oily, like I don't want to look like this. And I purposely did not wear any highlighter, so I can really see right here. It looks like I have applied highlighter. Nose is just like on some other level. I believe for what I've heard and read, this is more for like normal to maybe dry skin. I don't think this is made for oily skin, so it's not like it's a bad foundation. It's just not like made for oily skin. I'm gonna blot. So just look at my nose and see if I still have foundation or if it came off. So it's not looking the best. Like with like having to blot, but like if I blot and it's removing my foundation, then this is a no. And it did remove my foundation. Like I do have like foundation missing. It looks cakey around here. Let's see. Like I literally have to blot my whole face. Definitely feeling much better now that I did blot. See, like I blotted and I literally have like no product here. This is definitely not transfer proof. We know that. I also want to mention, like when I went to clean my brow, when I was filling them in, I went to clean this section and foundation did come off here. Please remember, this is just my opinion. My skin could be very different than yours. I am extremely oily. You want to use it maybe just like mixing it with your regular SPF and just putting it like on your face just for some coverage. I think it would be great, but to use it like an everyday foundation for oily skin, then I don't think so. I wouldn't say this is the best for us. Also, I'm going to review, because I asked for a sample of the one from It Cosmetics. So it's SPF 50. I believe that's a CC cream. So I can't wait, and then I'll see what's the difference with these two. I love the idea though. Like the idea, this is like, whoa, I could imagine this is gonna have a lot of sales. I love Maybelline, love, and it's probably gonna work fantastic for you, but for me it just didn't. Also right here on the top, it also shows an expiration date, and I got this in obviously 2019, and here it says it is expiring for 2021. If you want to see any of my other foundation reviews, which is drugstore and high-end, then I'll leave the playlist for you right here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.